Good morning. My name is Jesus Andrade, and I'm going to talk about human genetic engineering. Okay, first of all, what is this? What is human genetic engineering? Well, it is the ability to modify the constitution of a cell in a living creature. It could be a plant or an animal. And, we do this in order to get some kind of a benefit or, some improvement. When you're talking about genetic engineering, I guess most people tend to focus on the negatives, all the negative things. But there are a lot of positive things that we need to consider as well. If we talk about benefits, we can talk about extending our lives. We can talk about, evolution. And we can also talk about uh, exterminating or terminating disease. I'm going to start with the evolution. Evolution takes thousands of years in order to adapt to surroundings, but genetic engineering offers a quicker way to do it. In addition to that, we could add some extra years to our lives. And how do we do that? Well, just by modifying the cells of our bodies. And in this way, our bodies are not going to deteriorate as quickly as they currently do. For example, uh, if we're talking about a genetic problem, if there's been a genetic problem in a family for, maybe this problem has been there for generations. So, yeah, you can say that you are the carrier of this problem. So, well, you know what's going to happen. You're going to pass it onto your next generation. You're going to pass it uh, onto your kids. And you don't want that. I mean, it's like everyone wants to have as a healthy child as possible. You don't want your kids to suffer. So, uh, what you can do is get rid of that bad gene, modify the cells of your body in order to get that bad gene, that genetic problem. But what kind of genetic problems I'm talking about? Well, maybe it could be, for example, mental retardation, it could be muscular dystrophy, or also Down system. Uh, we can also get an extension to our lives, just by getting rid of the disease, getting rid of the kind of a disease that usually take us down. And, you know, it's like we're not going to live forever, but like I said, we'll get an extension of our lives. We're going to get to live a little bit longer. When you're talking about genetic engineering, you can say that there are both pros and cons. And for every benefit, there's a list of concerns. For every benefit, there's a bunch of potential problems that yeah we need to consider. For example, the list of negative things I think is bigger than the list of positive ones. Scientists make a lot of mistakes all the time. There's so much room for mistakes, and you know, I guess we don't really know what we're messing with. We might be opening the doors to a great deal of potential problems. Another problem is that you know um, the mother nature has its own way to deal with the population control and disease. I think it is a good way to control the overpopulation. But what about if we get uh, rid of this diseases. Well, I think population, the world population is going to grow. Yeah, again, there will be an overpopulation, and genetic engineering is a reality. And I think, yeah, maybe it is a benefit, but only rich people are going to have access to this benefit, you know, because maybe it's not going to be that cheap. It's going to be a little bit expensive, and maybe poor people are not going to have access to this kind of thing, and they're just going to die out. So there are, like I said, there are so many positive things, but also there are a lot of negative things that we really need to consider. Like I said, we might be opening the door to a great deal of problems. Thanks a lot.